Thank you. My dear friends, in this section, we will understand how the backend of the coding works, how it is integrated with the front end, and how the integration and what are the different steps in which we have integrated the application. To start with, I would like to explain the basic structure of our working code. The first and the foremost is the backend. The backend is the Solidity part. If you want to see the code, you can go to the GitHub and then click on voting dApp Ethereum web. In this section, we have coded each and every line and commented everything. To see the backend, we can go easily to the hard hat. Then the contract parts, that is the Solidity contract parts of the code, can be easily find under the contract section, voting Solidity. To explain this voting contract briefly, this is a basic function in the Solidity language where we have given uh, roles to different functions. For example, we have given a candidate role, we have given voting role, we have given the rights to who can start the election. We can also see like see here, only the owner can start the election. Also, we can understand that the time of the election, once the election starts and ends, all these functionalities are written and uh, summed up under this Solidity code. This code acts as the backend of the of our voting platform, and it makes sure that the connection is well established. Then the second part comes the front end. The front end is then the front end is then can be broken into three parts. Let's see what are they. The first is the HTML. The HTML, as we all know, gives a basic structure to our web page. If we will hover over the web page, we can easily see that the first section where we can connect our wallet, and then the remaining of the web page, which shows you a very simple interface, which the voter can see, voter can easily understand who are the candidates whom the voter has to choose. Then if the candidate whom he wants to choose from the list, he just has to select the ID of that candidate. Then the remaining part, the below part, can only be seen by the owners of the election. So all these parts, start election, add a candidate, can only be seen and tweaked by the owner of the election. To make this flow more understandable and to understand how this works, we will run a sample election. We will also vote for a person and then wait for some time and see the results who won the election. Let's start. To start an election, we just have to first initially connect the wallet. Here you can see that our wallet address is now online and it says that you are currently connected. And because I am the owner of this whole complete voting section, so I can easily put in names. Let's say give any four random names. Candidate one, John, then we have Rob, then we have Sajan, then we have Dwayne. So we are contesting election among four candidates. How much duration we want to give? Let's give a very short duration for now, only a minute of duration. We'll say start election. Now, as you can see, once I click the button start election, there is a transaction that goes from the front end to the Ethereum mainnet. Here we have to confirm the transaction, and then we will say confirm. As the transaction goes, the main thing that we have to understand here is only once the transaction is being made, it can be shown on the front end. So see, our program has accurately fetched the details of all the candidates. Now, being a voter, what you have to do is simply go ahead, select your candidate. Suppose you want to vote for Sajan, check the number in front of his name, that is 2. You have to write 2. and you have to send vote. This again is another transaction on the mainnet. And currently, because we are using testnet, we do not have to pay any fees. However, if you have to make these transactions on the mainnet, you might have to pay some fees. Once you have voted for your candidate, other people have also voted. Once the election goes and the election is completed, see the timer says only 2 seconds left. Once everything is done, we are done with our elections. Then what we can do, we can see the results. So only 2 seconds are left. We are waiting for election to complete, and in some time the elections will be completed. Now, as you can see, once the election is done, then only we can see show result, and these results can only be seen by the owner of the. So this platform is also easy to use, smooth in transactions, and is very secure. Once we show the results, as only I voted and I voted for Sajan, we can see that there is one vote for Sajan. So this is, my friend, a simple demonstration of how the Ethereum based decentralized application is built and can be used for a magnitude level also. And this is a simple demonstration. This can be then used for larger audiences. Thank you.